So Lent of last year, my uncle and his friends went out for a few drinks. So we first went for the Way of the Cross, which usually is at about 3 p.m., which is considered the hour of mercy. And then after the Way of the Cross, then there's mass. So it's at about 5. He brought us home, and then he proceeded to, for a few drinks with his friends. And then on Friday during Lent, we are encouraged to abstain from meat and uncertain foods. So my uncle and his friends, most of them are Catholics, so they decide, you know what, we are not going to break this commandment, we are going to follow it. But on Saturday we are allowed to, have meat, right? So my uncle and his friends decide that they're going to place an order for their nyama, and then they will not eat it on Friday, but they will eat it on Saturday, which is immediately when it hits midnight. So immediately when it hit midnight, they requested for their order, and they got to eat their meat, which is, they followed one part of that commandment, because we are encouraged, whatever it is that you save from abstaining from those foods, or abstaining from pleasures and entertainment, then whatever it is that you save from that, you give alms, and you help the needy with that. But in the case of my uncle, they just decided to just postpone their pleasure from Friday to another day when the law does not apply. So please don't be my uncle and his friends, and I know that he's going to kill me when he gets to hear this. But I love you, uncle. You're the best, you're the most fun uncle, and you're very special. Okay, fine. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Philomena. If you're new here, karibu sana. This is being Ilomic, where we live, we love, and we grow in grace, and we love. So I recorded this video, and I just didn't like how it was, so I decided that I'm going to redo it. But I'm doing it while getting ready for work, because today is Monday morning, and I'm supposed to post this video by the end of the day. So I hope that you welcome me looking like this. um anyway, so one of my favorite things to do is, and especially as a hashtag, or even, yeah, as a hashtag, is to associate myself with being a queen and with royalty. And while we are in the mood of celebrating women on International Women's Day, earlier last week I was thinking, so what you love to associate with yourself with queenship and royalty. Why do you think or feel that you deserve that title? Do you live up to it? And I mean, just why do you want to call yourself? What is it about queens that makes you want to associate yourself with? And so you best believe it, I went ahead and googled mannerisms of a queen. Yes, I did. Because I wanted to know, am I living up to it? Even just the basics of it. When I present myself, how I am living my life. Am I living to that title that I very much want to keep using for myself? So what happened is, I wrote down some of those things, and so that is what we are going to be talking about in this video. And that, wow, yes. So the thing that fascinates me about queens is, and it's not even just the glamour, they look smart, fairly simple makeup. We all know that I'm not going to always use simple makeup, but oh well. Simple makeup, it's not how they are groomed, but it is also just how they present themselves. And even leave alone that it with with how they have to sit and stand and walk. They have a certain way of doing that. Even when they're greeting you, they have a certain way of holding your um gr- the your the that, like, the grip should be firm and all that stuff. But it is how they are not even trying to announce, hey there, I am the queen, please respect me. They are not even doing that. Queens will just walk into the room and you will feel a sense of just wanting to respect them. It is just how calm they are. It is how humble they are. It is how they're not trying to get everyone to throw flowers on their path, or spray perfume on their path. They're going to be listening. They're going to compliment. They're going to say thank you. They're going to say please or I'm sorry when they do wrong. They're not afraid of falling or making mistakes. When difficulty happens, like, that is just a way for them to just grow and get better. They are very diplomatic. They want to listen to every side and make a decision, and present it as tactfully as they can. They don't waste people's time. That, like, if they tell you, we're going to do this at 10, it is at 10. You had better not waste a queen's time. If Even most of the time when we hear about queens, we hear that they've gone to this children's home, like they're doing charity. So they're not focused on themselves. They look for opportunities to just help people in the society. They believe that they are meant for greatness, like. And so because of that, I feel, because you believe that you're meant for greatness, that you're not just meant to survive in this life. There's something out there for you, and therefore you go in search for it. So because you're aiming for it, you actually start doing things that get you along what it is that you believe that you are. Queens, their life is not about all the glitz and glamour. They will sit down and have boring meetings with people they don't know, listen to people's problems and try and solve them. Meetings after meetings after meetings after meetings. I mean, even if they want to just go and sit in a spa with a friend that they know or a friend that they love, they still have to listen to embrace the boring parts of being queenship, which, for me, meetings are just boring. But you have to, like, you can't just choose in your journey to take only the fun part and leave all the other parts, because you don't want to take that. Like, that is not being a queen. I realize that. And me, I just want my life to be fun, fun, fun. No. Queen, you take all the bits, those that have glamour and those that don't have. And the one thing, the really, really main thing that really made me do this in this video is, I thought that queens stand by what they say. They must stand by what they say. If they give a promise, they must stick to it. And you best believe it. It was down on those Google things. So that page is called WikiHow. So they said that queens stick to what they believe is right. But also, again, queens are honest. They will not waste your time with empty promises. They will just, if they think that that's right, they are going to do it. If they believe in that, they are going to do it. Like, they just, like, their word means something. It is not just for them to make empty promises, like some people we know. keep making empty promises to Kenyans and don't even keep those promises. Anyway, we are not shaming anyone in this video. All I'm saying is that when you say you don't cross this boundary in your life, you actually make sure that no one crosses it, even yourself. That when you say I deserve respect, then even you respect that. That when you tell people, you know what, I'll be there by 10, or you're expected to be at work at 8 like me, and you actually make sure that you don't do your eyebrows too long, that you don't make it to be there by 10. Do you guys get me? I hope you do. Reading about queens and wanting to live up to it, that some of these things, you know, the confidence that they exude, the patience, letting other people talk, listening, some of these characters, some of these things in their character, it takes time to grow it. And sometimes because you don't have it, like, you know, for them maybe they've just grown into it because that's how they've been brought up. But if you're not actually royalty, it takes time. You have to, you know, learn how to tell someone thank you. You have to tell someone, oh, you look very beautiful in that dress. Compliment people, or tell them, wow, I'm really proud of you, you actually started this company, or wow, I'm really proud of you, you did this and this in your job, and that is such an entrepreneurial spirit. I am actually really proud of you. You know, giving praise where it is deserving. When someone does something, that actually is something that you get to learn to do. It is not something that you find yourself having. Like these beautiful things that we love about queens, it takes time, but also they're not trying to throw their queenship into people's faces. They're actually trying to live it. That with everything that they do, with everything that they are, if they walk into a room, when they stand to speak, when they're sitting, when they're having a conversation, with everything that they are doing, they are actually just living it. That one thing is not canceling it. It's not like when you're talking to people, you're such a queen, but when you're walking left, right, and center. No, it is all round, it is beautiful, and it is in the everyday. It is achievable, and therefore I'm putting myself onto a challenge. Now, I won't lie to you, some of things are not out of reach there, but there are a bit of things that I obviously have to keep working on. But then the queen title, it is not going anywhere. I am owning it. So comment down below and tell me, what is it that you like to associate yourself with? Is it queen, or is it hashtag lady, or is it hashtag whatever it is? And why do you think you know why do you feel you're deserving of maybe that title, or what are you doing to actually live up to that title? So for me, it is queen. I love to be called a queen because my confidence, and I walk into that room, when I speak to you, when I actually do anything that, you know, even my confidence, I want you to know that I was there, that was Philomena. Don't you forget that was Philomena. And yeah, that is just it. So what is it about you? Thank you so much for being here, and see you next time. Bye bye.